Big announcement. You are going to leave your house forever tomorrow because the divine force that sculpted the heavens, set the stars in their eternal orbits, and breathed life into the very essence of existence has declared a new chapter for your life, one that cannot be written within the confines of the walls you've called home. This is not a fleeting thought, not a whisper lost in the chaos of the world. It is a sacred summons, a celestial decree that resonates in the deepest chambers of your soul, where truth and eternity intertwine. Tomorrow, you will step out of this familiar place, not with a heart heavy with fear or loss, but ablaze with a purpose so profound it shatters every doubt, every hesitation, every invisible chain that has tethered you to this house. This is the moment the heavens have been orchestrating, the moment your spirit has been yearning to meet, the moment when the divine plan for your life unfolds in ways you could never have imagined. But there's something about this house, something unspoken, something lurking in its shadows, that makes this departure far more than a simple move. A mystery is woven into its very foundation, a secret the divine is ready to unveil as you prepare to walk away forever, leaving behind the enigmatic truths this place has guarded for so long. Tonight, as you wander through the rooms of your home, the air feels charged with an otherworldly energy, doesn't it? Each step you take echoes with a strange resonance, as if the floorboards are whispering secrets they've held since the day you arrived. The walls, which have cradled your laughter, absorbed your tears, and stood sentinel over your silent prayers, seem to hum with a presence you've never fully noticed before. This house has been more than a shelter, it has been a silent keeper of truths, a guardian of mysteries you've sensed but never fully grasped. The flickering light in the hallway that never quite steadies, the faint creak of a door you swore you closed, the way the shadows seem to shift when you turn your back, these are not mere quirks of an aging house. They are signs, subtle hints of a deeper story, a hidden narrative the divine has shielded from you until this very moment. Tomorrow, when you step out, you'll begin to unravel the mystery of why this house could no longer hold you, why its secrets must remain locked within its walls as you walk into the light of a new beginning. Do not let fear grip your heart at the thought of leaving, though the unknown may feel like a vast, uncharted sea. This is not a departure born of chance, chaos, or circumstance. It is a divine orchestration, a moment etched in the constellations before the world took its first breath. The one who spins the galaxies, who commands the tides and guides the planets in their ceaseless dance, has carved this path for you, and every step you take tomorrow will be guided by hands that never falter. You may not see the angels encircling your home tonight, but they are there, weaving a mantle of courage and strength around you, their presence a silent promise of protection. They are not here to unsettle you but to fortify you, to guide you across the threshold into a season of transformation. Yet, there's an undeniable tension in the house tonight, a palpable sense that the walls themselves know their time with you is ending. The strange hum in the air, the way the clock ticks a little too loudly, the chill that lingers in the corners of certain rooms, these are the house's way of speaking, of preparing you for the revelation that awaits when you step into tomorrow's dawn. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet stirring deep within, that sense that something greater lies beyond the horizon of this place. Perhaps it came in fleeting moments, when you stood at the window and felt a pull you couldn't name, when you woke from a dream so vivid it felt like a memory from another life, or when you paused in a room and felt an inexplicable presence, as if the house itself was watching you with eyes you couldn't see. Those were not your imagination, they were the divine calling your name, urging you to step into the destiny written for you before the foundations of the earth were laid. But there's more to this house than you've realized. The dreams that felt too real to be dreams, the moments when the air seemed to thicken with an unseen weight, the times you heard a sound, a whisper, a footstep, a sigh, that you couldn't explain, those were clues, fragments of a truth the divine has kept hidden until now. Tomorrow, that call becomes undeniable, a divine summons that will not be ignored, and the mystery of this house will begin to unfold as you walk away, leaving its secrets behind. This is not just about leaving a house, it's about leaving behind every limitation that has ever tried to define you and uncovering the secrets this place has guarded in its shadows. The doubts that have lingered in the corners of your mind, the fears that have whispered you're not enough, the voices of those who said you'd never rise, they have no power here. The divine holds the pen that writes your story, and that story is one of triumph, of purpose, of a life so radiant it will illuminate the world around you. But this house, oh, this house, has been more than a backdrop to your life. It has been a silent witness to moments you've never fully understood, a keeper of energies you've sensed but never named. The way the attic door creaks even when no one's there, the cold spot in the hallway that never warms no matter how high you turn the heat, the faint whisper you thought you heard in the dead of night, these are not mere oddities. They are the house's secrets, energies it has held, truths the divine has protected you from until you were ready to leave. Tomorrow, as you step out, you'll begin to understand why this place could no longer contain you, why its mysteries must remain locked within its walls. As you prepare to depart, you may feel a tug of the familiar, a quiet ache for the comfort of this place. That is natural, my beloved, but do not let it hold you back. The divine has seen every tear you've shed within these walls, heard every prayer you've whispered in the dark, witnessed every silent battle you've fought in the quiet of these rooms. Those moments were not wasted, they were shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for the moment you now face. But there's something else, something you've sensed but never fully grasped. Have you ever noticed how certain rooms feel heavier than others, how some corners seem to hold memories that don't belong to you? The way the staircase groans under your weight, as if reluctant to let you pass? The way the mirrors in the house seem to reflect something more than your face, something fleeting, something just out of sight? This house has been a keeper of more than your story. It has held energies, moments, and truths that the divine has shielded you from until you were ready. Tomorrow, as you walk out, you'll begin to understand why this place could no longer hold you, why its secrets must remain behind as you step into a new season. Tonight, as the world grows still, listen closely. The ticking of the clock is not just marking time, it is counting down to a divine appointment, a moment when the veil between the seen and unseen grows thin. The breeze outside your window carries a melody only your spirit can hear, a song of release and renewal. But listen deeper, there's something else. The house itself seems to hum, as if it knows its role in your story is ending. The creaks in the floor, the sighs in the walls, the way the light flickers in the hallway, these are not random. They are the house speaking, releasing you, preparing you for what lies ahead. The silence around you is alive with possibility, as if the very air knows that tomorrow is no ordinary day. The stars above are aligning, not by chance, but by design, marking this moment as sacred, as the turning point where your life shifts forever. Have you ever stood in the kitchen late at night and felt a chill that seemed to come from nowhere? or paused in the living room and sensed a presence, as if the house was holding its breath? These are not coincidences, they are the house's way of signaling that its time with you is done, that the secrets it has kept are ready to be left behind. There are those who have doubted you, who thought you'd remain bound to this place forever. Their words may have stung, their skepticism may have weighed heavy, but they do not hold the truth of your journey. The divine does, and that truth is unshakable. Those who questioned your worth will soon see the radiance of your purpose. They will hear of your new beginning and know that only the hand of the divine could have crafted such a moment. Let their doubts fade into the distance, for they cannot dim the light that is breaking over your life. And yet, this house has heard their words too, hasn't it? It has absorbed their doubts, their judgments, their attempts to keep you small. The walls have echoed with their voices, the floors have felt the weight of their skepticism. Tomorrow, when you leave, you'll leave those voices behind, trapped within these walls, unable to follow you into the new. The house, with its secrets and shadows, has held their negativity, but it will not hold you any longer. The strange noises you've heard at night, the shadows that seemed to linger too long, they were the house's way of absorbing what was never meant for you, protecting you until the divine called you out. Tomorrow, when you rise, you will not be the same person who lays down tonight. The divine is already working within you, stirring your spirit, lifting the burdens you've carried for too long. You may feel it in the quiet moments, a warmth in your chest, a lightness in your soul, a sense that something sacred is unfolding. But there's something more, a feeling that this house is letting you go, as if it knows its time with you is done. The strange noises you've heard at night, the shadows that seem to linger too long, the way the air sometimes felt thick with an unseen presence, they were not your imagination. They were the house's way of preparing you, signaling that its role in your story is complete. Tomorrow, you will step out not in weakness, but in power. Not in confusion, but in clarity. Not in fear, but in the unshakable certainty that you are exactly where you're meant to be. The person who wakes tomorrow will be ready, equipped, and filled with a courage that comes not from yourself but from the divine source that guides you. This transition is not about loss, it is about gaining what the divine has promised you and uncovering the secrets this house has kept. The place you're leaving has held you, but it has also confined you. The dreams you've nurtured here, the hopes you've clung to, they are too vast to be contained within these walls. The divine has prepared a new space for you, a place where your spirit will soar, where your purpose will unfold, where every seed of faith you've planted will bloom into abundance. But as you prepare to leave, consider this: what has this house been hiding? The strange feeling in the attic, where the air feels heavy with unspoken stories? The way the basement door always feels cold, as if guarding something you were never meant to find? The dreams that felt too vivid to be mere dreams, where you saw faces or places you didn't recognize? These are clues to a truth the divine is ready to reveal. You are not walking away from home, you are walking into the home your soul was always meant to inhabit, free from the mysteries that have lingered here. Tonight, before you sleep, do one thing: surrender. Release every fear, every question, every doubt into the hands of the divine. Those hands are strong enough to carry it all, wise enough to guide you through. Speak to the divine, pour out your heart, and trust that every detail of tomorrow has already been arranged. The path before you is not uncharted, it has been paved with love, with purpose, with the promise of a future that shines brighter than you can imagine. Let go of the need to understand the mysteries of this house, for they will be revealed in time. Trust that the divine knows why you must leave, why this place can no longer hold you, why its secrets must remain behind. The strange occurrences, the creak of the attic stairs, the flicker of the bedroom light, the whisper you thought you heard in the hallway, are not meant to frighten you. They are the house's way of saying goodbye, of releasing you into the divine plan that awaits. As you walk out tomorrow, notice the signs. The sun will seem to shine with a different light, as if welcoming you into a new dawn. The air will feel alive with possibility, carrying a warmth that soothes your spirit. The ground beneath your feet will carry a new energy, as if it knows you're stepping into a sacred moment. These are not coincidences, they are the fingerprints of the divine, marking your path, guiding your steps. The house may creak one last time as you leave, as if bidding you farewell, as if releasing the secrets it has held for so long. You will not walk alone, for angels are with you, surrounding you with strength, whispering courage into your spirit. You will not step into uncertainty, but into a plan so perfect it could only be crafted by the one who knows you completely. The roads will be clear, the journey will be guided, and your steps will be lined with favor. There will be those who question your leaving, who urge you to stay, to cling to what is known. Their voices may be loud, their arguments may seem compelling, but they cannot hear the call that echoes in your spirit. They do not know the secrets this house has kept, the weight it has carried, the reasons the divine has called you out. Do not let doubt creep in, for the promises waiting for you are too great to be left behind. The divine has seen what you cannot, dangers you've been shielded from, plans that have been thwarted, obstacles that have been removed. Tomorrow is not just a change of place, it is a change of destiny, a step into the miraculous, a release from the mysteries that have lingered in these walls. The house has absorbed the doubts of others, the negativity of those who tried to hold you back, but it will not hold you any longer. You are not alone in this journey. There are those who have prayed for you, who have lifted your name to the heavens, asking for this very moment. Their prayers have been heard, and tomorrow, those prayers will take form. You will carry their love with you, their faith, their hope for your future. And you will carry something more, the strength of the divine, the courage of angels, the certainty that you are never forsaken. The house may have held you, but it also held secrets that the divine has protected you from. As you step out, know that you are surrounded, protected, guided by a love that will never fail. The divine has gone before you, preparing the way, smoothing the path, opening doors you didn't even know existed. The strange occurrences you've experienced, the footsteps in the night, the chill in the air, the feeling of being watched, were the house's way of signaling that its time with you is over, that the divine is calling you into something greater. This is not just about leaving a house. This is about leaving behind every fear, every lie, every disappointment that has tried to define you, and stepping away from the mysteries that have lingered in the shadows. You are stepping out of a season of limitation and into a season of overflow. The divine has promised you abundance, and that promise begins tomorrow. The walls you've known will release you, the ceilings that have contained your dreams will no longer hold you, and the ground you walk on will become the foundation of new beginnings. The secrets of this house, the strange noises, the unexplained feelings, the moments that felt heavier than they should, will stay behind, for they have no place in the future the divine has prepared. The house has been a silent partner in your journey, but its role is complete, and its mysteries will remain locked within its walls as you step into the light. As you prepare tonight, let your heart be still. Speak to the divine, worship, trust. Tell your soul that you are safe, that the one who holds the stars is holding you. Even if you cannot see the full picture, know that it has already been completed. Tomorrow is not a leap into the unknown, it is a step into what the divine has finished. When the sun rises, do not hesitate. Walk out with your head high, your spirit strong, and your heart open to the wonders that await. The divine has ensured that the past will not chase you down. The doors that close behind you are not meant to open again, for you are stepping into a season that cannot be undone. The house's secrets, the creaks, the shadows, the whispers, will fade into memory, for they belong to a chapter that is closing. The divine has promised you a future that overflows with hope, with love, with purpose. That future begins tomorrow, but its roots are in every moment you've lived, every prayer you've prayed, every step you've taken in faith. The house you're leaving has played its part, but its secrets are no longer yours to carry. The divine has seen the battles you've fought here, the tears you've shed, the moments you felt unseen. Those moments were not in vain, they were building you, preparing you, equipping you for this very moment. The strange occurrences, the unexplained moments, they were signs, preparing you for this departure, signaling that your time here is done. The house has held energies, memories, and truths that were not meant for you to carry into your new season. Tomorrow, when you cross that threshold, feel the peace that floods your spirit, the strength that fills your bones, the joy that stirs your heart. You are not leaving behind, you are stepping forward. You are not losing, you are gaining. The divine has promised you a life that reflects their love, their provision, their faithfulness, and that life begins tomorrow. As you leave, the house may whisper one last time, but its secrets will remain behind, locked in the walls that can no longer hold you. Rest now, my beloved. Let peace cover you like a blanket. Let your heart be still, for the divine is in every detail. Tomorrow, you will leave your house forever, but you will leave in victory, in faith, in the certainty that what lies ahead is greater than anything you've known. The heavens are singing, the angels are rejoicing, and your spirit is ready. This is your time. Step into it with courage, with trust, and with the knowledge that you are loved beyond measure. Go forward, for what lies ahead is greater than anything you've known. The story of your life is about to take a turn toward the miraculous, and the divine is leading the way. The house you leave behind will fade into memory, its secrets no longer yours to unravel, for the divine has prepared a new place, a new season, a new life that shines with possibility. If this message has touched your heart, if it has stirred your spirit, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to stay connected to these divine revelations. Your support keeps this channel alive, and if you feel called to give a super thanks of $50, know that it helps spread this message of hope and transformation to others who need it. Rest tonight, knowing that tomorrow is the beginning of everything new. The divine is with you, now and always.